I would like to give a talk about the state of the inertial navigation. Give a short introduction about the topic, then I'll talk about we have built a system that we call integrated positioning system. It consists of inertial navigation, stable vision, and also like a structure or framework to use the data. Then there's some experimental results and for the fusion and okay, what's the motivation of that works? What we want to very important topic, what we always talk about here for the last 2 days, navigation, and we do like not the whole thing, we just focus on the first one of determination of the 6 degrees of freedom. So it's that's position and attitude, and the what you were doing or what other groups are doing is path planning, collision avoidance, and so on. We're not involved with that yet. We just the first thing. So where can you use that to, or we need navigation or determination of the position for robotics, for indoor navigation, and also for applications, for car applications, or even for trains. It's important that they know where they are. And hopefully they know where they're looking to, but they have problems to determine their position as well. We have one important assumption is that we think that there's no single technology able to provide those data, like position and attitude. So what we need is a multi-sensor approach. We have a base configuration, and it's one inertial sensor, it's an IU, and a stereo camera system. What we also want to do, which distinguishes from many other groups, we not the first thing I guess. We of course want to have a generic development. We want to be capable to have indoor and outdoor navigation. We don't want to use infrastructure or external referencing in the first place. But like if we have it, we could use GPS or Galileo if it starts. But if we don't have it, it's just okay. We can go without. But that's our assumption. We don't want to use maps, so we can navigate an unknown environment. We do not have any a priori assumptions, like it's not important if the building has straight walls or something, or standard is just not important for the algorithm. And another very important part is that we have a passive system, so we are not, or we have the camera and the inertial system is not interacting, so we don't influence the environment. It's no race, no chance of interference. If you have 10 of these systems in one room, it's still the same. We are scalable with that. And of course, we want to have a real-time solution. As we have in generic development, we can, or we have the ability to include all sensors which provide position or attitude or rotation rate or velocity or something. It's very easy to include additional information specifically. Okay, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that inertial navigation topic, so just one slide. The inertial navigation is based on just reckoning. That means if you have a known position and you have a velocity measurement, you can calculate your position at another time just with the initial position and your velocity and your heading. We do inertial navigation, so we need an inertial measurement unit. It's an IMU. It's measuring angular velocities in 3 degrees of freedom, and the acceleration the same axis. There are many these devices are around for many years, but recently, like in the last 10 years or so, there are micromechanical IMUs. They have many advantages. They are small, lightweight, they are low cost. So low cost, it's relative. So it's like this IMU you see here is like about 500 euros in that region. And if you have like a military grade IMU, it's easier 100,000 euros or something. So it's low cost. It's low energy, very robust against influence from the environment. So it's just measures. You can't really disturb it. And it's already widely used in many applications, like all mobile phones, I guess, have these sensors built in. Like they're really low quality, but we have it. Okay, and then it has like how do we use these IMUs? The algorithm is called step-down machinization. So what we do, we take the IMU, like strap it on your device, or it is built in your device. You integrate your rotation rates, and you get an attitude, and you can integrate your accelerations. You have to correct it to transform it in some navigation or in some reference frame, and then you can integrate as well to get velocity and to your position. What you see is that you may get problems if you have bias on your measurement. So you need to have a model to correct for these biases, and you may get random walks if you integrate noise. So you can correct for the bias, but you can't really correct for the noise. Therefore, to correct for noise, you need some external reference. These problems aggravate with maps I'm used, so they have many advantages, but of course they have some disadvantages. They have really high noise levels. The bias is less stable. The scale factors are less stable, and one of the worst errors, I guess, is that maps I'm used is that the rotation sensors are dependent on the gravity, so it actually doesn't matter if you have how you turn it. It is the measurement is dependent on your G vector. That's I guess the first error for these kind of low-cost IMUs. So we actually need some aiding systems. It is well known that you can have an inertial navigation system with where you couple GPS and an inertial and an IMU. That's very state of the art, is very well known, but that systems are actually not working indoor. So we propose to take cameras for stereo vision to aid these systems, well, to aid the IMU to get a proper navigation system. So how do we get motion information from a camera or from a stereo vision? So if you have stereo vision, you have usually have two frames, like two camera views from one time. So what you have to do first is you have to extract feature points. That's all like natural feature points. We don't have to. The feature points are like edges or like distinctive points which I can find in the other images as well. So that's one step to extract those feature points. Then we have to match the feature points in the second image. You have a calibrated system, so we can rely on the epipolar geometry to constrain the correspondence problem. So I just have to search on one line for that feature, and that's not very time consuming. So I'm still able to have a real-time solution. What I can do then is, if I have those points in both images, I can triangulate the point to get an object point, and that's the modeling. That's the other way around. I can use these matrix to project the object point to the image points again. I don't have to do it now, but I need for the next step. So, what happens if the movement, or if I move the camera system, I get two more images, and I actually move the camera system with the delta transformation. Usually I have a correspondence problem now, and if I want to find those image points, those feature points, because the camera movement can be very gross. The feature point can be like everywhere in the image, but I have the inertial navigation, So I can predict my data movement. So with that prediction, I can predict the location of the feature points in two images from the second time step. And what I can do, I can even predict my search area with that information. So that's very good because I don't have to search the whole image, and I am pretty sure that I will find the feature point in that region. If I don't find it there, they're either gone or there's some occlusion or something that should be found. If we found those image points in a second matching step, I can minimize for the true data movement. This data movement is then used for correcting the inertial measurement biases or offsets. Okay, that were the two steps of navigation, from inertial navigation and visual navigation. How do we handle data of these systems to be able to fuse them at some point? I want to make it very short. What you have to make sure is that your data is synchronized. So we have an FPGA grabbing device which just grabs all the data and puts a timestamp on it. So we can have like those application networks don't have to fulfill real-time requirements. You can take it has to fulfill the real-time requirements, but you don't have to take care that your data that you process it on a certain time. You have those timestamps. You can synchronize all the measurements in that network. So, okay, the data is processed. That's the step down. I already mentioned all the data is put in a filter. I don't want to say much about the filter. There are many realizations to do this. That's another topic, but we put it in some sort of filter and get the navigation solution, and we get some correction for the IMU. Okay, what have we done? We put on a prototype system which has a stable camera system with those openings. That's another infrared illumination. We don't actually need it indoor. We just need it that is like dark. It's dark, then we can use infrared illumination to navigate. Then we have a low-cost lens-based IMU, local is 400 Hz, and a lens-based functionometer for the initialization of the system. Then we have a sigma point current filter for the fusion. That's and we can easily exchange this filter with an extended current filter. particle filter. Then a very important thing are the given the requisites for these steps. You need to have synchronized measurements. You need to have calibrated cameras. You need to have a calibrated IU, and you need to register all the sensors to choose them. That's not really given. That's actually the most crucial to do with these 4 steps. But if you don't do this properly, you will not get good results. We tested our equipment, or these set up in our office building. There's the start point and end point. It's the same point, it's the same orientation. To have a closed loop, scenario for we don't use the closed loop for navigation, just for the evaluation of the results. So we have an unknown environment. The map is not used for navigation, it's just for using. We have a total path length of about 370 meters. We cover 4 floors, that's a staircase. Then we have the closed loop for evaluation. And to have a statistic, we did 21 similar runs. Like similar, we did the same route. The tracker uses about 60 features, and that leads to a frame-to-frame accuracy of about 5 millimeters or 0.2 degrees from one frame to the other. Okay, the final distance error it's less than 1%. It's 0.8% of the total path length. That's a number we actually reach with different environments. It's almost the same number at every time. It's just pitching a little. Okay, to the statistic. We took all 21 runs and had a look on the error from the starting point to the end point. The difference is our error, and you see that the angles are pretty good. The first 2, but that's because we have an inclination sensor which just levels the track. Like these both axes are the only absolute reference, the only absolute reference elements. So there's almost no error. The other one is the heading. It is not supported over the whole time, so it is actually running away. Then you have like errors for the position. These values should be 0. If the system is like perfect, then it should be 0. This is not 0, but I'll come to that later. you see is that the error is very distributed. It has a little bias, but it's still, you can still say it's like random walk, de-integrated random walk. So, and we have an absolute error of 2.7 meters, which is less than 1% of the absolute path length. Okay, to get a link to that conference as well is we took the navigation images and applied a steady global matching algorithm on it. That algorithm gives you a very dense depth map of each frame. And combined with the navigation solution, we can build really big point clouds. That's actually the point where Eugen, the talk yesterday, the last talk yesterday, sets in to reduce the point cloud. But you can see that the navigation solution is good enough to produce those point clouds. That's what we find yet. It's like that's another topic done by okay, what have we done? We developed the technology for multi-sensor navigation was presented. This framework was applied for visual navigation, low-cost MEMS components, and stereo vision. We reached an accuracy of less than 1% of the total path length, but these 1% is, I guess we could do better, but there are some problems if you have low textured areas. It can happen that you lose your vision tracking. So you have your pure inertial navigation where your navigation error grows rapidly. And we have some uncompensated IMU errors. We actually underestimated the problem is that low-cost IMUs, there are these scale factor error and sensitivity errors are high. You can't really omit it. You have to take these errors into account to get a better solution. Okay, and we did process identity point of what you saw yesterday. Okay, the outlook, what is to do, what we want to do next. We already did report reference data sets for the community with cameras, IMUs, GPS, etc. With ground truths. It's actually all these cameras are mounted on a robot arm, and so we have a ground truth from the robot, and it's all synchronized, calibrated, and registered, so that the other communities can try or can take the data and try their algorithms. What we have to do is we have to do more modeling and calibration of the low-cost IMUs. It's a kind of difficult thing. You don't get information from the manufacturers. You have to do it yourself for the low-cost IMUs. we want to create absolute positioning measurement as generally GPS measurements for auto, like GPS, or the path like the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth for indoor measurements. And I guess it's not very hard for us to include those measurements to have an absolute reference and some absolute like reference now. And the problem now is that we have just a relative orientation. We don't know where we are in the building. We just know the path. So this is one of those measurements we can even say where we are in absolute sense. Having these, we could, that's one of the goals. We want to have seamless navigation, outdoor, indoor. If you start outdoor, you can go indoor and still have navigation, and you go outdoor again. And it's just it should be like that you can do like seamless navigation. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Short comments or other evaluation?
Very small question. How do you approve these infrared lines?
Yeah, that's because we have one application where we have to navigate in pitch black environment. There's no light at all.
Why not just one? Why not just one? Why are they two?
No, yeah. The problem is you need some power to illuminate the whole scene, and it's you need like that's the most power on the whole system you need for the LED. So you have to distribute the systems. Otherwise you would have one big big LED. So you can't buy those. You just have to buy two to have more power.
7 minutes is well, so thank you very much for the presentation. It's really